Accuracy failed us on rare classes. Precision and recall fix that by asking two sharper questions about the class we actually care about. Precision asks, of all the customers we flagged as churn, how many actually churned? It's the true positives, divided by everything we predicted positive. Here, 40 right out of 55 flagged, 73%. High precision means few false alarms. Recall asks the opposite. Of all the customers who actually churned, how many did we catch? True positives, over all the real positives. 40 caught out of the 50 who left, 80%. High recall means few misses. Precision is about not crying wolf. Recall is about not letting anyone slip through. They measure two very different kinds of goodness. And here is the tension. They pull against each other. Flag more customers to catch every churner, and recall climbs, but you rack up false alarms, so precision falls. Play it safe to keep precision high, and you'll miss real churners, dropping recall. You usually can't max out both. When you want a single number that balances the two, use the F1 score, their harmonic mean. Unlike a plain average, F1 is only high when both precision and recall are high. For our model, 76%. Which one matters more? It depends on the cost of each mistake. For churn, missing a lever is expensive, so we lean on recall. For a spam filter, blocking a real email is worse, so we favor precision. So, precision is how many of your flags were right, recall is how many of the real positives you caught, and F1 balances them. Next, the dial that lets you trade one for the other, the classification threshold.